Perkembangan teknologi tak lepas dari dunia industri. Selain membuat lebih mudah dan juga efisien, teknologi juga mampu mendukung terciptanya ekosistem berkelanjutan dalam pertumbuhan ekonomi. Lantas kira-kira seperti apa tantangan bergiat dalam industri global dan tanah air saat ini dalam bidang teknologi dan bagaimana potensi pertumbuhan industri di Indonesia? Kita akan membahasnya bersama dengan Chief Sales Officer Endress+Hauser Group. Endress+Hauser adalah perusahaan rekayasa teknologi asal Swiss. Perusahaan ini memiliki puluhan ribu pelanggan di dunia dengan spesialisasi layanan pada mesin dan juga teknologi otomasi, terutama berkaitan dengan instrumen sensor. Hello, Mr. Lu Hong. How are you today?
I'm going well. Thank you, Fredy.
It's really amazing. I have time with you, and especially CNN Indonesia having you today. If we are talking about the condition right now, Mr. Lu Hong, there's a lot of challenging about the face global uncertainties, and then climate crisis, political insecurities, and many things about that. So today, we would like to hear from you about the next round of industrial globally, and Indonesia especially. So if you're talking about the condition right now on global economic growth and resilience 2025 marked by geopolitical turbulence and uneven global recovery, what were the key impact on Endress+Hauser groups? How did you maneuver through these challenges, and what was the outcomes as the year end?
So thank you for this very broad question, I have to say, because you cover a lot of elements already in your question. So first of all, about this global uncertainty. Is it absolutely true that we can summarize this global uncertainty probably in one element, which is the free trade. The free trade is over. So we see tariff in one part of the world, we see local content in another part of the world, and we see regulation in Europe. So how Endress+Hauser has answered to this global evolution? First of all, our production footprint is global, so we can adapt ourselves to all these changes. The second part of your question is about how we deal with that in Indonesia specifically. So Indonesia, for us, it's a growing country due to the population, and also to increase the level of automation everywhere. So to produce better, we need more automation. And when we need more automation, we need more sensor. And this is what Endress+Hauser is providing to the customer, to the market, and also in Indonesia.
Yeah, I think so. It's really great for the future, and especially in Indonesia, Mr. Lu Hong. Well, Mr. Lu Hong, we move to on global potential and also risk outlook for 2026. How will Endress+Hauser Group approach 2026, particularly in addressing key themes such as energy transition, accelerating artificial intelligence and digitalizations, as you know, China's growing influence and United States protectionisms, supply chain resilience, and preparing the workforce for the future skills?
So again, a lot of question inside your question. So first of all, how to answer to all this uncertainty also in 26? Every company, to keep the success, to keep the path of success, we need to be agile. So it means that to adapt to all this uncertainty. So this is much more a mindset than something very much connected to a specific plan. Now your question about AI, intelligence artificial, energy management, improving the production of the customer. I will start with AI. When you use AI, you need data.
Yes, exactly. Correct.
The data is coming from the sensor, and we provide sensor. So the more AI will be used in the production, the more AI will be used in the process industry, the more sensor, the more opportunity we have here, but everywhere in the world. So we are very much connected to that. Now in terms of energy sustainability, how to reduce the consumption of energy to produce the same thing, same story. If we want to improve something, you have to measure what you produce, and you need sensor. You don't need only sensor, you need also expertise. And this is what we provide to the market, and specifically in Indonesia with our well-trained people, because we spend a lot of time to educate our people and to be sure that what we provide to the customer is good advising, not only supplying a product, but supplying, let me see, advice, consulting activity to be sure that they produce better with our instruments.
Yeah, there's a long regulation for that. Sharing something and prove that really it's really good for the people in Indonesia, especially on all globally, right?
Yeah, it's absolutely true, because here it's not only a growing market, but in another way, it's also something new. We have new field of application, and we use all the competence, all the expertise which is coming from the 70 years of seniority of Endress+Hauser, and all this expertise is convoy to the market and to the Indonesian customers. So they can use not only our product, but really this expertise, this know-how in terms of application to produce better with less energy and to become even more sustainable.
Wow, more sustainability. That's really great. We move to Indonesia, Mr. Lahong. If you are talking about Indonesia and its Industri 4.0 right now, alignment, sustainability is no longer just a corporate requirement, is it? But a key business requirement worldwide. From your global perspective, Mr. Lahong, how is sustainability influencing industrial investment decisions today, and why its accurate measurement and reliable data becoming so critical right now?
So about sustainability, we see a lot of movement. We have talked at the beginning of the interview about this uncertainty, but we see with the election in US, for example, that is probably sustainability is not so well used at the minute. But there is a long-term, medium-term trajectory about sustainability. So it will come. Probably time to time it will up and down, but sustainability will come. So more important is not only connected to the business, but connected to the society.
Exactly.
When we do a business, we have also to understand what does that mean for the people, what does that mean for the society, for the new generation, and so on. And this is where Endress+Hauser is acting to. I will give you some clear examples. The accuracy, the reliability of our product help the market, help the customer to produce with less energy, as I said previously. So due to that, we are really on the trend of sustainability. The second element is the young generation. Us as a company in Indonesia, if we want to hire the talented people, we have also to focus on that, because the young generation, they want to act with a sense in their life. They don't want only to be part of a specific company, but they want really to be part of this movement of the society to be more sustainable. So for us, it's important to follow this trend, to be sure that we follow the young generation in their spirit, and at the same time, we give to the market, to give to the customers the right product with the right advice based on our experience.
So it's the point, you can give it back, give impact to the society because you make the sustainability for your regulatory about this.
You know, Endress+Hauser, it's a family-owned company, a Swiss family-owned company. This family wants to impact the business on a medium-long term. We don't take any short-term decision. When we take a decision, it's always with this long-term and medium view, long-term and medium-term view. So what does that mean? That means sustainability is really part of this spirit. When you are a family, you think about the next generation.
Yes.
The next generation has to be has to live in a nice environment. So sustainability is a part of that. So for us, all this movement around sustainability is not a new fashion. This is inside our DNA from the beginning, from day one. You, just remember that the founder, George Endress, he had 8 children. When you have 8 children, you think sustainability because you have to be sure that you give to them the opportunity to grow up their own family and to continue in their life.
Wow.
So the spirit of the company is still connected to that.
Wow, that's great, amazing, Mr. Lahong. So we still focus in Indonesia and opportunities. You talked about opportunities too for mutual growth. So Indonesia has placed Industri 4.0 at the center of industrial policy through the Making Indonesia 4.0 roadmap right now. So from a global viewpoint, how do you see Indonesia's position in this transition compared to the other countries, and where can industrial measurement and automation technologies play the most meaningful roles?
So when we are talking about Industry 4.0, it's really to go to the next level in terms of automation. It's not only to automatize your process, but it's to use the data and to make some improvements in connection to your automation. So Indonesia is one of the Southeast countries leading this element, because for Indonesian, through Automation 4.0, you are not just only improving your production, but you're also going to the next level in terms of sustainability, energy monitoring, and management of the raw resources.
Yes.
So Indonesia is a country on which you have luckily a lot of raw resources. but you have to take care of that. So
Yes.
Industry 4.0 is one element to help to use better the raw material to produce and so on. And on this field, again, Endress+Hauser can bring a lot of innovation to this Industry 4.0 to go in the direction of the Indonesian government in order to be more efficient and to bring, again, I can create a link with the young generation. You know, when you are a young engineer, you want to work in a company where you have the last innovation, the last tool. And this is what we can bring within ENH and bring that also to the Indonesian market. So it's linked together. So to answer to your question, the Indonesian government and country is somehow leading this Industry 4.0 in order to be more efficient and also to protect the resources that you have.
So we move to about sustainability commitment to measurement. Indonesia government right now has set an ambitious target of sustaining up to 8% economic growth for the future, for this year until 2029. And with manufacturing downstreaming and also smarter industrialization, it is core. How can Endress+Hauser contribute to supporting this vision for the future?
So it's also connected to what we call the local content, more or less this 8% target for the Indonesian government. This is something that we have to link also to the education of the people.
Oh, great.
You have for me, you have two dimensions. Your population to be sure that they are well educated. So we have an internal program within ENH in Indonesia with internship and also dual education to raise the competence and to give the right education in terms of automation to the people. At the same time, we also help our customer, help the industry, to develop further added value product in their facility. Having a country on which you have a lot of raw material is not enough. You have to be sure that you extract from the raw material added value that you can sell outside. And this is a part of the development of Endress+Hauser in Indonesia, not only to sell product, but as I mentioned at the beginning, also to create added value to improve the productivity and to improve the process of the customer. So it's going exactly in the same direction, and I think we are the right partner to do that in Indonesia.
Yeah, that's a great partner for Indonesia because we have Endress+Hauser right now in here, especially. And if you are talking about your project, next project, and your company on Sustainability Forum 2026, it's really interesting to talking about this. We understand Endress+Hauser Group is preparing for a global sustainability forum in Switzerland in April 2026 with Indonesian customer, and the invite is also. Why is this forum so important, and what can the participant expect when joining this event?
So it's important from both sides. It's important from our customer to come to not only to visit us, but to participate to this global forum in this year in 2026. But it's also important for us to position ourselves at a different level. So first of all, we are going to invite only decision maker, what we call at the C-level, so corporate level of Indonesian customer. And when they will come to visit us and participate to this global forum, it will be for them 2 days of inspirational. It's not only to talk about ENH and to show our products, for sure we will have a part of that, but they are going to assist to some key speaker inside session with topic connected to sustainability, AI, what can be the strategy for sustainability for a specific customer. We are going to have a key speaker for IMD, for Lausanne Business School, trying to demonstrate that sustainability, this is not something that you follow, you have to create your own strategy. So it's not something that ENH will present. This is a place where the people can be inspired by other key speakers or can be inspired by other customers, and they can also do some networking. So it's a unique place to spend 1 or 2 days outside of your daily activity in order to think about your future, about your vision in different modern topics.
We move to about leadership, Mr. Le Hong. Leadership is not easy. As a leader also, what the key lesson have you personally learned from the steering the company through the intersection of sustainability and also about the global trade challenges during right now, a lot of challenges right now, and while ensuring profitability, still profit until the condition?
It's a very interesting question. There is a lot of learning. One of the more important learning is you don't drive any organization based on dogma. So you have really the terminology agility. This is something that you have on board. When the tariff, you have to remember that Switzerland we had 39% of tariff. So it's a huge potential impact on our business.
Oh, okay.
So we have been able, with agility, to face that and to adapt ourselves. So in terms of leadership, this is exactly what we have to give as a recommendation. No dogmatic way of thinking, much more agility, the ability to adapt to any situation. And for our people, as a leader, we have to give to them a vision. How we want to strive the organization for the future, and to be sure that the people will follow us on this vision. And then the magic is happening.
That's great. You do by yourself, but you can make a collaboration to the others, so make it really better than before and still going until now.
Absolutely. and on top of that is to trust in your people.
Oh, trust
as a leader, I trust in my people. I challenge them, but I really trust in them. Whatever the situation, they are well educated, they are engaged, they are committed to the organization, and I trust them. Here in Indonesia, I don't know so much about the business, so I trust the ability of the team to do the best thing we can do to be successful and to follow exactly what you mentioned about the evolution of the country. They are the best people to be successful in this country. And us, in terms of leader, we just challenge them, we give to them the opportunity to develop themselves and to be even better for the future.
Yes, I think so. That's a collaboration for better future, Mr. Lahong. Well, thank you so much for this information. It's really insightful, so very meaningful for the audience for CNN Indonesia.
And I will make the conclusion. You know what is the claim of ENH is people for process automation. So everything is starting and finishing with the people. Thank you so much for your invitation.
Thank you so much, Mr. Lahong Muley, Chief Sales Officer Endress+Hauser Group, for your time. Have a good day for you.
Thank you very much.